My name is Maria Pozo, and I'm in charge of the user experience of our project. I'm sure you all know all the power we are providing to some companies by giving them a lot of data. Thankfully, thanks to the innovative technology and the browser platforms, we'll be able to change that. WhatsPeer? It's a decentralized, encrypted, peer-to-peer, and real-time WhatsApp alternative. It basically will make you be able to return all the power it has been given to the companies by using its peer-to-peer nature. Nobody but you and the person you're talking to will be able to know what's going on the conversation. So I will present you to Luis Ivan, that's the engineer of software distribution.
Thank you, Maria. So I'm Luis. I was the person that did the peer-to-peer coding here. So we are using some APIs here, really interesting APIs. For example, WebRTC, that is kind of the most used API in this hackathon I see. We're also using encryption. We are using actually OpenPGP in the browser. It is amazing to see how the browser can run things that complex as OpenPGP. And we are generating RSA keys, so the data actually travels or encrypt. Not only by using SSL, but it's end-to-end encryption. We're also using web workers because this kind of crypto operations are kind of really slow. Not really slow, but they are pretty heavy. So by using web workers, there is also an really neat HTML5 feature. We managed to make it really fast. So here we have two windows. One of them is running Chromium, and the other one is running Firefox nightly. And we will see how they can communicate using peer-to-peer. You can see some random code and strings there. So maybe if you send a message, so Alex may send a message. It actually appears in the other window, as you can see. So the process is the following. Here, the message has been encrypted using the public key that the other user has. So only that user can open and decrypt that message. And it also is peer-to-peer, so it's not like WhatsApp Incorporated or some other company can actually read your data. It's fully peer-to-peer and decentralized. It's also open source, so we will be opening up the code. Well, the code right now is pretty, kind of hackathon-like code, but we'll clean it up. But basically, we think we're gonna use all the power that browsers have. Encryption in the browser, for example, is something really cool. Some guys told that encryption in JavaScript is not really safe. We think we are proving that wrong. Encryption in JavaScript works well if you make it work well, because we have APIs. We have the APIs in the browsers, and we can make them work together using WebRTC, for example. We're also using binary pack. There is a protocol, it's a custom protocol used by Peer.js. There is kind of a wrapper for WebRTC in the browser. It's really cool. I invite you to try it. So we use binary pack to transfer information from one peer to the other. And right now, it's only one-to-one communication, but we are planning on adding, groups, for example, and all encrypt, of course, all peer-to-peer. So the only component that is run on a server, on a centralized server, is a tracker that associates, the ID with the, let's call it, username you have in WhatsPeer. So that's the only part that is centralized. All the other part is decentralized, totally decentralized. You don't even have to know the other peer to talk with them, because it's totally anonymous and encrypted. So we think this is kind of the future of communications using open APIs in the browsers. And also we can, for example, send some images here. That is pretty awesome because, that image is traveling fully encrypted using peer-to-peer connections. So it is faster than using centralized connections, for example. It is faster than WhatsApp because it travels from one peer to the other, not with a server that is right in the middle. So basically, that's what we are doing. So Maria did a good job with the UX and the user experience. We were using kind of Framework 7. There is a library that allows us to copy the user experience of iOS 7. There is a very cool user experience, I have to say. And we have, for example, a video that was just transmit from one peer to the other. Maybe not in real time, because that video is like 5 megabytes or so, but it's real fast. If you keep in mind that the browser is encrypting things, sending them over a peer-to-peer network using WebRTC. So that's our hack. And I mean, we think we can improve the world and we can make it, safer and more encrypted, maybe more, better for paranoids and other people that value its privacy as well. And this is really cool, and browsers can do it. So why not? Thank you.
Thank you.